Hello, my name is Don Badgley. I'm a Quaker. Yeah, we still exist, and no, I don't have a horse and buggy. What follows here for the next few minutes is just a quick message to folks who may think of themselves as seekers. One thing I hear more and more people saying is something like, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. If that sounds familiar, then please keep listening. A lot of people are uncomfortable talking about the human spirit or spiritual stuff because of religion. Many people dislike, ignore, or have completely abandoned religion because it's so often judgmental, remote, unrealistic, and sometimes seems detached from the reality we live every day. Does the fear based threat of eternal damnation seem loving or rational to you? The claims of heaven and hell after death just seem ridiculous? Does a religion claiming the only right way seem a bit blind and closed minded? Obviously, I feel that way too. And 375 years ago in England, a 20-year-old named George Fox felt the same way. Then he had one of those connected moments, a mystical experience of spiritual oneness. And he instantly realized that none of the stuff churches offered was necessary to have that spiritual experience. It was clear to him that the spirit he felt in that moment was there for him as a guide that could lead everyone directly without anything more than an open heart. He realized that churches, church buildings, pastors, priests, hierarchy, creeds were not just unnecessary, but often a distraction. He got in a lot of trouble, but he also got the attention of a lot of people who, just like many of us, were sick of religious hypocrisy. His radical ministry and vision grew into a movement, eventually called Quakers. So that's a little history. What about now? Understand this: the principles that began the Quaker movement have not changed. They never change. Quakers call this that which is eternal, and it doesn't belong to Quakers. We still meet in silence. We seek the inner stillness that might connect us to that eternal inward source and unchangeable spirit. There's no pastor, no preset program, just a group of people gathered by love to seek the divine light together in silence. Because of the love we discover in that formless way of worship, we've been called to peacemaking and complete refusal to participate in war or violence for any cause. As if that wasn't radical enough, right from the beginning, more than 3 centuries ago, Quakers knew and proclaimed women as absolutely equal to men. The Quaker mission is not to tell you or anyone else what you should believe. Belief is never the goal. The experience of the inward light is the goal. Our mission is to order our lives in that light and presence, and to point everyone we encounter toward that source, as I'm doing now. If you experience it, our work is done. It will lead you. So you're invited to discover Quakers in silent meetings for worship. Spoken ministry, if any, may arise from anyone present, if they're led by the light to speak, or the meeting may remain in silence for the whole hour. No two meetings are ever the same. No two congregations are the same. You might discover what you're seeking in one visit or in several visits, or not at all. That's not up to us. Just know that you're welcome. If you're interested, you can find a Quaker meeting near you. Go to quakerfinder.org. And thanks for listening.